Right, before we get started, I got a new channel or an updated one, which is called Talking Combat. My first video will be linked in the description below. Subscribe there, like the video there, share it, help the channel grow. On there as well, which used to be Own Plays, new rebranded. It's all about fighting news, boxing, MMA news, and fight reactions as well. And my opinions on that as well. So very appreciative if you go there, check it out. And without further ado, let's get started with today's video. Ajax are in trouble, big trouble. And judging by the start of their season, it's going to be an absolute whitewash for them. And the sad thing is just how bad the team has declined over the past year. And currently they are rock bottom of the Eredivisie, which is the Dutch first league, like top tier. And they got a new manager in, but will they get a good comeback, bounce back from it? We don't know. Well, I'll give my opinions on it. And before we get started with today's video, if you can all like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications as well to help the channel grow and to help me motivate doing more content like this. Over the past few days, my latest videos, new style, judged by my voice, sounds better. The content's gonna get better. So for your support, it will mean so much more. Appreciative. Now, without further ado, let's get started with today's video about why Ajax are in trouble. We go back to May 2022, where Ajax have done the league title again, winning their technically fourth but third league title in a row. One of them had to be cancelled because of COVID. And the manager, Erik ten Hag, bowed out his style as he was about to embark on a new journey to go to Manchester United. And this had become a start of a rebuild. Because of the manager departing, it also meant that there was a flurry of exits to come from the players as well. Joining Ten Hag at United are Lisandro Martinez and his teammate Anthony, both from Ajax. One of them has since gone on to win the World Cup with Argentina, whilst the other one is flopped and is in legal pursuit from the police. That's where we are with both of them. Joining them at United is the Cameroon goalkeeper Andre Onana, who decided to leave Ajax after his contract expired, joining Inter Milan. And a year later, he signed for Manchester United for €50 million to replace David De Gea. This next one is a very heartwarming story of Sebastian Haller, the former West Ham striker, joined Borussia Dortmund last summer, but he couldn't play immediately because it was discovered that he had testicular cancer and he had to get treated for it. But thankfully, he got the all clear and has now been playing for Dortmund again. And he's done okay for himself. He notably missed a penalty in the final game of Dortmund's last season, missing out on the title by a goal difference. But nevertheless, it's more than sport. It's more than sport, and at least he's doing well for himself now, and he's recovered, which is a brilliant sight. Other notable transfers are likes of Ryan Gravenberch and Nusayr Mazraoui, both joining Bayern Munich. Gravenberch already leaving Bayern because of lack of game time to join Liverpool for nearly £40 million. And also we got the likes of Tagliafico joining Lyon. Pershers is doing well for himself in Torino. He joined for €9 million. And in the winter transfer window, lots of Daily Blints were let go, and that was it. So that was a breakdown of what happened in last summer, and they also they had to bring in replacements, didn't they? With the likes of Steven Bergwijn joining from the former Tottenham player, joining for, I think it was like a cut price deal, but anyways, he came in an important time. And also like sort of Calvin Bassey also joining from Rangers. Oh, and by the way, he also left in the summer to go to Fulham. And other players include Brian Brobby being brought back from Leipzig, Owen Windle, Conceição, George Sanchez, and in the January window they brought in Jordan Maruli, who ironically also won the World Cup with Lisandro Martinez. And alongside that, they had to bring a new manager, which was one of Ten Hag's assistants named Alfred Schroeder. Not heard much about him, but it was going to be a nasty legacy for himself. Quickly, I'm going to summarise the 2022-23 season of Ajax. In the league, they came third, meaning they couldn't qualify for Champions League football. In the UEFA Champions League, they got knocked out in the group stages, finishing third, and they couldn't go past the knockout qualifiers of the Europa League playoffs. And also in the Johan Cruyff Shield, they finished second, and I think it's the Dutch FA Cup, we'll just say, they also finished second, meaning they won a grand total of 0 trophies, which for Ajax standards, that was not good. The highest goal scorer was Mohamed Kudus, scoring 18 goals, Brian Brobby scoring 13 in the league, but that was not enough to save Alfred Schroeder's managerial tending. He got sacked on the 26th of January, and John Heitinger took on the role of manager until the end of the season. And it was very underwhelming, to say the least, very underwhelming. Poor. It was a transitional phase, and I'll come to my own judgment towards the end of the video about this, but that this had to mean that Ajax were pretty much going to lose more players in the next summer window. So in the summer, the following players left. Jurrien Timber joined Arsenal and immediately done his ACL and is basically out for the season. And 2 players joined West Ham in Mohamed Kudus and Edson Alvarez for around a package of £80 million. Other notable departures from Ajax were the captain Dusan Tadic, who left to join Fenerbahce on a free transfer, and Davy Klaassen, the former Everton midfielder, joining Inter Milan, also on a free transfer. And they brought in some new talent, would you say? Like, the only notable one is like Chuba Akpom, and Borna Sosa. The rest of them like youth players like Carlos Forbes, Gaye, Branko van der Boom, and I think he's a bit older. Gaston Avila. Yeah, basically, I don't really know much of those players who were signed, but they did get a new manager in Morris Stein. And what was so interesting about this is he's already out of the job. Only lasting like a couple of months, like since July the earliest. Came in and he's done so bad to the point where fans literally rioted. I'm going to explain that to you now. So the fierce derby between Ajax and Feyenoord is very heated, to the point where away fans can't even turn up to the stadium. They're banned basically for people's safety of violence. And Ajax were 3-0 down in 30 minutes, and riots endured from Ajax fans. It was so bad to the point when the game had to be called off, cancelled, and the game had to be replayed in a further date behind closed doors from the exact minute of the game, which it turned out to be a 4-0 loss without fans. This became boiling points as Ajax have had the worst starts ever to a season in their history. They are bottom of the Eredivisie. One win all season in the league. And it's not going to get better until there's changes. Hence why the manager got sacked. Basically the shortest stint permanent manager in history. It's got to that point. And it's very hard to describe the emotions or what Ajax are going through. But I'm just going to give it all my opinion. I feel like Ajax are buying too much youth players, not buying any experience. Because you can't have like 100% team full of kids. It's not possible enough. It's not possible enough. It's too little of experience, too little of leadership, and they needed leaders in that team to guide them forward. I don't see any in that football club. I don't see a leader in that football club who can lead them forward. And the structure, Van der Sar has left. Overmars' situation, he's also gone. There's no solid structure. Sven Mislintat's already got sacked because of the summer window. At least that's some ruthlessness, but too much. Like youth players without experience, never played professional football, leads to this. They're raw. They need to be nurtured. They need to have people around them, guide them. But it's not gonna happen because January's 2 months away. They will not buy senior experience. Likes of Tadic, Alvarez, Kudus, Klaassen. They're all gone now. They're all gone from the summer. And they did not replace them with those figures, all just 18-year-olds. Which is going to lead to disaster. Not blaming all of it on them. Of course, last season was bad. This just tops it off. Being very bad. 1 win all season, being thrashed by PSV on Sunday 5-2. The football I heard was a little bit better, but PSV at the point only conceded 3 goals all season in the league. I just hope under this new manager that Ajax will do better, will climb up to get some remorse and also get back to the good old days where they had a good manager in Ten Hag who not really is at United anymore, and someone to help them, guide them, and be ruthless, because that's what they need now. Ruthlessness from top to bottom, managerial, the lot, and it has to start right now. And I hope they give this manager a chance, because the last one is absolutely useless. And if they give him 10 games, win more than one, then it won't be satisfactory, but it'll be better than they thought. And that's literally my opinions on what's going on at Ajax, what's going wrong. And it's just a sad decline from May last year, winning the league, to now November 1st, 23, in the relegation zone, 18th. It's just a sad decline. But we'll see what happens for the rest of the season, if it's going to get any better, which I really don't expect it to be. So that's where we are with Ajax. That's where we are with the situation. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell as well to be notified of my latest videos. Subscribe to the other channel, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Talking Combat. Link in the description as well. I'll see you all next time for another video. I'm out.